live now, and then whenever you can, check our audio. So check.
Hi. Yep, I hear that. Oh, my camera not working? Oh, there it is.
No, it's
Just took a while.
yeah. I think this should be fixed. Okay.
Yep, I hear it.
Okay.
Is my mic okay? Am I coming too strong? Too
You're
soft?
good. You're good. You're good. You are totally
Mm.
okay. And then move this over here. All right. Okay. So, oh yeah, let me do my check, my audio check. Okay. So, can you say something, Zawa? Oh yeah, let me do my check, my audio check. Okay.
Something sour.
So, can you say something, Zawa? Oh yeah, let me do my check, my audio check. Okay.
Something sour.
So, can you... Okay, I heard that. Okay. All right. Well, so we did originally did say that we were going to go out for this Saturday and take a little break, but there's some circumstances that changed. So, funny enough, I was feeling under the weather throughout the week, so I thought it wasn't gonna happen anyway. But I felt better enough, and there's definitely stuff to talk about. So we might as well try to make the best of it. So, probably a shorter one, but that depends on our tangents and stuff like that. So it might just wind up being the usual length. So we'll see. But anyways, welcome back everybody for this edition of the Hypecast with yours truly as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, who uh has been sick throughout the week because of the awful weather. With my cohort Zawa, as always, who's also going through some uh horrible weather to the point where it actually is gonna possibly bring some typhoons. Is that correct?
So we're in a typhoon season, even though it's just pretty much heavy rain, but it's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Being unpredictable right now. And yeah, half the island is flooded in.
Ooh.
My cousin who lives on the north side of the island, her area where
Mm-hmm.
she lives, 3 houses are flooded in.
Oh wow. That's not
And
good.
these houses, they're not like on the ground, so to speak, because when they lived there, they had to build up. So
Yes.
they were on like they were well above the ground,
Yes,
but
yes.
somehow still that water said like, "Hey, a
Mm-hmm.
challenge."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully you guys make it through. Yeah, because
I mean that's why I kind of made a joke in Max's chat because it seems like a lot of other places, like um, in the U.S., it's like being snowed in, heavy rain as well.
mm,
You guys next week are gonna be living in your hot spot again.
yeah, we've been going through like up and down and stuff. Like it was like suddenly like past 90 at some point. It was dry. That's why it fucked me up. My immune system got fucked on Sunday. And then just throughout the whole week I was just not my body was just not having it. And especially on the fourth day, my nose, my sinuses was just not having it. Yeah. So, if I say something wrong or if I sound a little funny, and you guys notice something on my face, well, that's why. That is pretty much why.
So what's on? So he's just being humbled, everybody. He was in a fight.
Yeah, it turned into a real life Yakuza fight. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as you can see, he doesn't have any injuries, so he won.
Yeah, yeah. I'm here.
So how many stances did you go through? Or which stance were you spamming? B stance?
Yeah. How much heat
You would just grab.
how much heat I expended from my gauge? Yeah, exactly. And how many microwaves I broke.
Yeah, I was like beast mode. Beast stance is the one you grab whatever object, right?
You can grab whatever.
Yeah. So
yeah, any grabbable object. Right, and then whenever you burn meter, it he literally smashes it down. Like holy shit.
so how many bikes did you grab?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I've been sick. That's why. So, yeah, pretty bad. But I'm getting there. I'll live. Although I honestly should have called off, but I just kept working. So, yeah. Anyway, we had some pretty small, well, a small amount but significant things happen. With whenever the usual things we usually talk about, like fighting games, of course. ZZZ just had its live stream presentation thingy just yesterday, or technically early in the morning, so not even yesterday. And a couple other things that I kind of wanted us to at least mention in this here in this episode of the Hypecast, because otherwise I think next week is actually the actual break, because there's another thing that is coming up. So yeah. So before I forget, next Saturday will be more likely to be our break time. So yep. I guess one more thing. This is the first Hypecast of the year that we are starting with the daylight savings on, meaning that yes, we are are what now 3 hours apart instead of the 2, which is always the dumbest thing, honestly, when it comes to daylight savings. It's like, pick a time, stick with it. Like, honestly, this whole daylight savings thing is just completely pointless. Although preferably, if I'm gonna be honest, leave daylight savings on and then just don't touch it. Don't fuck with it, right? So I kind of like having a longer daytime and stuff like that, especially during the summer. So that's just me. But we already voted on it, but nothing happened at this point still. So it's like, okay, it's supposed to end some time ago, but still going, I guess. So anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get into today's stuff. So as always, let's talk about the fighting game stuff with this.
This battle is about to explode.
So funny that this sound bit always starts off this fighting game stuff, because yes, we did have some explosions, but unfortunately we didn't really get to see the one that counts, right? Which is Capcom Cup 12's top 16. Top 16 is essentially the new top 8 for this time. So instead of like going through the top 16 and or not top whatever the bottom part, right? And then once we get the top 8, we put a pause on it and then do the next day, or I don't know, several hours later usually. But kind of like how Evil does it, but this time it was just all top 16, and unfortunately most of us weren't there to see it because of the way it worked this time, which is the whole pay-per-view thing. It's dumb. We've already talked about it. It really kills it, right, when it comes to most people's hype for it, the moments we could have all witnessed, but we didn't, because it's pay-per-view, and one of the only ways to see it is by paying for it, which is $10. Yes, it's not that much, but same time, I heard things about that side too, when even if you did pay it, it was buffering. It wasn't the best quality streams. I was like, wow, right. That's what I heard anyway. And
Yep.
plus, when you want to buy it on the day of, I guess, I think it was like only available in Japanese or something. So like going through the actual payment is like hard. So it's like, wow, like if that's true, then like what are you doing, Capcom? Like fucking Jesus, dude. If you're gonna do something, do it right, right? It's as simple as that, you know? So all those things really added to a lot of the negativity around the experience that is Capcom 12. And what were the things that like first off, were you able to catch any of the group matches on your end?
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
diving through, as you said, like the hearsay of like, wow, people can't watch this shit because the buffering. I heard or I read, I heard, I read that someone was trying to watch it
Mhm.
and it was buffering every 30 seconds. So it
Oh.
was like you cannot fucking watch the damn thing. You're just like staring at your screen, going like,
Yep.
uh. So I was like, so it's a slideshow,
Mhm.
basically.
This is doo-doo, baby.
Kind of doo-doo, right? Yeah. So I was able to um catch a good amount of it. I did put it on the background, so I wasn't like I wasn't like glued to my seat to it, but like whenever I was, like going back and forth with whatever I was doing. Now,
Yeah.
admittedly, those matches were pretty good. It was pretty hairy though at one point because we see people like Men kind of go into losers side of things, but it's also really cool to see someone like Menardi to really able to hold it for so long, right? He got through so many matches because he's in the losers bracket, so it's like it's natural, right? But he held it
Yep.
for so long until top 16, and of course we couldn't see it. That's why this whole thing sucks so much. We don't get to see it, and um, he didn't make into top 8, which is crazy of itself, right? Of course, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we could not fucking see it unless you paid for it. But even then, buffer all that shit, and then the other way to watch it is funny enough in the world tour mode, or not world tour mode, but the world hub thingy in
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6. But even then, there's only so many spots in that server, on those servers, for you to check out Capcom Cup. And that's like, okay, that's like at least a creative way, but at the same time dumb because there's only so many spots, and who knows what fucking like craziness could happen in those little hubs, right? You got the trolls just jumping around and being a shithead or whatever. I don't know how that works, but um it wasn't perfect, point being, and altogether was not the Capcom Cup that we were all looking forward to because of the whole pay-per-view thing. It all harks back to being pay-per-view, and that was like the one big nail in the coffin when it comes to the hype of this
Yep.
final part of the tour, and you know that's the gist of it, right? And unfortunately, for somebody's run that is unforgettable, it is forgettable as a cup because again we couldn't see it. And then even if it does come out at this point, by the time it does, people have already moved on. We already know who won. There's no point, unless you're one of those like fighting game clip editors and put it on Twitter, then sure. But even then, it's like, yeah, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. All the energy is just bone dry at this point. It's it kills it. There's so much of that energy is gone by then. Point being is not the same. And for those naysayers or negative Nancy's or the people who are just like, oh, why didn't you pay for it? Why didn't you pay for it? Like, I saw a handful of that on Twitter. I was like, I just rolled my eyes. I'm like, bro, like guys, if you paid for it, you know you'd be able to see it. But it's like, well, we
You know,
just
it's like it's like to them, it's like, okay, give me a card. Why? Why? Give me a card.
right,
We're gonna use your money to pay for it.
right,
See how it works?
right. But even so, like, even if you do your due diligence, like you're not even like experiencing it the best way because like we were saying, like it was buffering. It was like just yeah, it was a nightmare apparently, and even buying the thing is like was a nightmare of itself if you're a foreigner. So it's like there's just so many things wrong with this Capcom Cup, unfortunately. And well, I guess one bright side is that well, Alex wasn't there, so hopefully the next Capcom Cup, the first one with possibly Alex in it, by that time, and let's not forget Ingrid, right? And whoever else DLC character could possibly make it in there by that time. Um, you know, hopefully by that time all the Capcom stuff gets sorted. Like maybe they'll pull back on the whole pay-per-view thing. You know, we'll see. Who knows what could change? Or you know, if they at least make the process a lot smoother, then sure, right? Maybe then I'll maybe pop in the whatever money, right? But even then, um, I don't know. We'll see. If it's like the easiest thing in the world, and if I know it works somehow, then maybe we'll see. But even that $10 though, like, would you? I don't. I mean, I know it's like too late by this point, but would you have gone out of your way to pay for it? $10. It's just $10, right? It's just $10.
It's just $10.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me open this little document. That $10 could be used. Ordinance commission is $200. This commission is $50.
I mean, that can get you one big arc. What's it called? The big arc burger from McDonald's. Just a burger. Just a burger.
Just the burger.
Yeah, just a burger, not fries and a
No,
drink.
wait. I that $10 because right now the Gundam collaboration is happening on
Oh my
Apex, and yes, I
God.
re-downloaded Apex. That $10 can go to the loot boxes.
Oh my God! Please. Oh wait, these still have to earn stuff through the. Oh my God. Boy. I mean, Overwatch is kind of like that too. I imagine. But anyway, $10. I'd rather use the $10 for something else though. Point being.
Let's see, it's okay because with the $10, yeah, I can buy McDonald's.
Mhm.
Or just now I just saw on the commercial there's $10 Tuesdays at KFC.
$10 Tuesday, huh? I never heard of that
Mhm.
actually. Okay, maybe that's a thing. Okay.
It should, like, I just saw that commercial like maybe an hour ago.
An hour ago? Well, it looks like they recently just implemented that then. But yeah. Anyways though, enough of the gloominess of it. Let's go through some notes to take away from this Capcom Cup, all right?
Yes.
So if you notice the age range of the participants, look at like the average if you even can. I mean, if you can see Zawa, what are you seeing?
Look at this age group. Okay, I know my fucking blind ass is bad. I thought Mickey. I go right there.
Yeah.
It says 17, right?
Yeah.
But my blind ass read it as a 1 and then a dash or a.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, what do you mean the 1-year-old got in?
No.
Damn, they
Yeah.
started early.
Yeah. So the youngest one, of course, is 15 years old with Hinao, right? Blas is actually the second youngest at 16. Crazy. And then Mochi actually is the oldest player who participated at 45. Mochi is the
We don't use that word, sir. We don't say Otis. We call them seasoned.
seasoned,
players.
very seasoned. Yes, the most seasoned of players. But no, yeah, Mochi is the Dalzim player. So yeah, 45, man, that's crazy.
Hey,
And then
Fudo
when you,
and
oh, go ahead.
Tokido's only 40?
He's
I
only
thought they were
40.
in
Yeah,
their 30s.
no, he's 40. Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
Momochi
legit
still
thought
look
they
like,
were in
yeah,
their...
Momochi especially, yeah, definitely looks like still he's in his like 30s, but they're both 40. And Itabashi
Fudo
is
and
44. He's even older. Fudo too. Fudo still looks the goddamn same too.
Yeah, it's that the Asian curse. We will age slowly, and then once we hit that
Yeah,
age,
and it
we'll
just
we'll plummet.
yeah, plummet. Yeah, it'll just cave in. Yep. I guess the only unknowns is
Unknown.
yeah, sorry, like the only people who haven't really disclosed their age or date of birth or whatever you call it, year of birth. Amakov, and then we have Amakof, and then Doc Corgi and Raihan. So we don't really know how old they are, but I imagine they're like in their 20s, mid 20s at most, around the 20s. Because yeah, there's a lot of people in their 20s. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of people in the 20s, and then the 30s not as much. So if you look at here, 20s, right, that's a big chunk right here. And then if I highlight the people in their 30s, right, not as big. And then 40s, that's all the way down there, of course. But then you have the teens, probably around the same amount as the 40s, right? More or less. But yeah, the 20s through 20 through 29, that's crazy. That's a big chunk. Yeah. So we're getting to that point, right? Where your favorite player is like getting old. As you can kind of see.
Mhm.
Yep. All the gods and the god killers are all in their 30s. As you can kind of tell. Even 40 at that too, right? So let me see. Because Menard, where's Menard at? I think he's like still right around. Yeah, okay. He's like he's past 25, so he's getting there. Yep. Lashar is 26. Yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to kind of look over in retrospect. Okay. Brian F's post, of course, still highlights the real downsides to this whole thing about how you co-stream and stuff like that. They had some weird rules when it comes to how you can like co-stream it, quote unquote. But I think the biggest part was that top 16 was a no-go, whereas the group matches, yes, we were able to co-stream it if we wanted to, which a number of people did. Justin did, James Chen did, Punk, of course, rip his Capcom Cup run because he had problems with his passport, right? A lot of people wanted to see Punk there. It's really unfortunate that it happened, but that's what happens, right? It does happen when it comes to these foreign or the international travel things. No coverage, social media clips, transformative content, news reporting, which is weird, but because I feel like people were able to talk about it, but not so much like, I guess, make an article about it. It's strange. Capcom Cup Finals, over a week later, but this stifles any chance of organic buzz from Capcom Cup to grow interest in the scene. Hope Japan esports is aware of this risk. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then just a little reminder from Big Bird. It says the Japanese audience will gladly pay this. The rest of the world, not so much. It makes sense for them since it's so big in Japan, but kind of ignoring the rest of the world is pretty questionable. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, and then this is a person I do follow on Twitter. Kind of tweets quite a bit of stuff when it comes to fighting game stuff and just other things. Xana's.
Mm.
I don't know how you say her name, but that's how I read it. But anyways, it says as Capcom Cup has been entertaining as fuck, but I feel bad for the people who got the pay-per-view and can't even watch it. Yeah, that's like what I was alluding to when it comes to for the people who even paid for it but still had to go through like the buffering, all that hellish stuff. But yes, meanwhile though, our champion for this Capcom Cup is none other than Sahara-san from Japan, the young blood from Japan. But yeah, but of course, this comes from Capcom fighters themselves, right? Capcom themselves to go ahead and spoil it, right? Because I guess that was part of it, you know. We just don't get to see the video of this whole what could have been a historical event, right, for us to see, but we couldn't see it. So that sucks. So that means yes, as you can see in the bottom, his spot for Capcom Cup 13 is guaranteed. So he has a spot in the Capcom Cup for the next one. But yes, this is one of the younger players, I believe. He is 21. A 21-year-old won the entire Capcom Cup. And just a little trivia on Sahara-san. This is a reminder. It's from Cross Knockout on Twitter. Before Street Fighter 6, Sahara was a Fortnite/Valorant player. Within a year of playing fighting games, he got in Haitani's youth program. So Haitani was, I guess, one of the ones who like really inspired him, or if not, teach him, which inspired him to go pro, led him to be picked up by GAS. I think that's like the esports team. 8 months later, he already won his first major and qualified for Capcom Cup. Speedrun. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, dude. 8 months later, already, dude. Oh yeah, and he did win it with Ed, so that does say something, I guess, about Ed. But yeah, 21-year-old was able to do it. You know, that is pretty nutty. And then for this one, oh yes, so. Meanwhile, yes, Mena had a pretty legendary run, but I think he's gotten a pretty big W all around, no matter how you look at it, because he's gotten so big to this point is now that Capcom is working with his home country, which is Dominican Republic. He met with Capcom representatives alongside officials from the Dominican Republic to explore opportunities in esports, tech, and education. So that does sound really big and long term, right? And you know, even if he didn't win Capcom Cup or whatever, for this time at least, like he's gotten a W, like, and I mean, and let's not forget he's the 2-time Capcom Cup champion, 2 times. He's gotten so big that he's actually influencing a nation in fighting game terms. Yeah, that's really big. That's like even beyond one of the who was that one guy that won Capcom Cup but just uses money for like the VTuber stuff. Like even way bigger than him, you know. I hate to put it like that, but that's like the reality of it. I forgot his name, but he's already off from the fighting game stuff. He's like just enjoying his money, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. But you know, that's his choice. But That's the reality of it. This guy got a huge W no matter what, you know. So, any comments on everything so far?
I mean, well, first off, congratulations to Anarctic. And then I want to see what, like how is he going to use this now? S-
Who
Stage, pedestal,
who you referring
go
to?
back. Uh, yeah, that one.
Mena. Okay.
Yeah, you know, like congratulations. And I want to see how now he can use his, what's the word I'm looking for? Pedestal?
Right.
Stage?
His platform. His platform.
Thank you, platform.
Yeah.
Uh, like, how is he going to use his platform to, stay focused and not
Mm-hmm.
be influenced by outside forces, like
Mm.
corporations that wants to, get their hands on it
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't get to his head like the fame and such. And
Yeah,
yeah, but I think
which I don't think it does.
right. I think he's been really good about it though. He's
Yeah.
been incredibly humble despite how big he is. And I think he will use it right for the sake of his home country. Yeah. Any other bits for Capcom Cup 12?
Mm, For Capcom 12 in general,
Hmm.
whoever is their streaming team,
Mm-hmm.
like I it's like I want to say not bad, but fix your shit.
I was just about to
They
mention one of the worst parts of Capcom Cup as a stream. So
yeah.
as I was watching those group matches, they always did those highlight reels like every end of the match or whatever. Those are some of the worst, if not the worst parts of this whole stream, right? Because the way it was edited, it was so just not good. I don't know like the right words to describe it. It was such a scrambled mess, and especially coming from a guy who edits videos. So I'm like, this is jarring. Like, and even for I noticed in the chat, they're like, what is this? This feels like AI edit slop. And yeah, it was a mess. Um, especially with like the looping audio and like it was always like the same spots, right? It was just, the final hit and then the camera reaction the reaction cams from the players with the repeating audio, and then it just always cuts when the commentators are like in the middle of something, so it just makes this product for each time like so messy. Like it just wasn't a clean cut for any of those. So
Mhm.
it was like it did feel like that, like they used some sort of AI to just spew out these highlight reels real fast, you know. So hopefully, like I don't know, I don't know how it quite works besides just being able to have a onboard editor just like do it real fast like that. But yeah, when it comes to AI stuff, like like I don't know how that works, but man, it was not good. It was so spastic and just a mess. Like I can easily say that was the worst part for me anyway. But I noticed in the comments they were hating those parts, hating those parts. So yeah, hopefully they fix that at the very least. There's always something wrong with those like Capcom Cup streams. There's always something wrong with it. And I guess like it might have been, I think it was like the first Street Fighter 6 Capcom Cup where they kept using JP's theme in between the matches. So that's why there was like the whole meme about it of JP. I feel it was if that was the first one or the second one, but whatever. That was like probably one of the most annoying parts to it. But now it's like this is worse. This part, the AI edit stuff is worse. Now, again, I don't know if this confirmed they use AI, but it feels like they use AI because there's always like the same spots, and those highlight reels like lack that soul to me. It is just slop, like minimum slop, a minimum. What do you call those? Damn it. It was like it's like a minimum something product, whatever it is. No effort, low effort, like no soul, no passion, nothing. That's what it felt like. There was also one other thing I kind of wanted to mention, but I'm like, I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yes. So let's go over this because yeah, there is quite a bit of upsets. So obviously we do want to bring up this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just copy it. And then just use this, paste and go. So we use Liquid Peter as our best friend. Okay, so let's start with Group A. That was the killer group, you could say. So as you can see, we had Shanghai, Juicy Joe, Blaz, and Hot Dog. On the winner's side, Blaz took it, right? So so I got that right. Let me see if I can highlight it or not. Oh wait, I can use this. Let's make it yellowish. Yep. Okay. And then we both said Shanghai would win it, but he didn't make it out at all. He got bopped by Blaz in the winners match, to be fair, but then he got bopped in the losers final within this group. So Juicy Joe, I believe he's the JP player, from Sweden, mind you, got the spot right here for the top 16 spot. So Shanghai was out. He was pretty upset. You can kind of when you watch the stream, you'll see how upset he was at himself. So yeah. So we both got that wrong. Hot Dog couldn't do much at all, unfortunately. By the time he got put into losers, yeah, he woke up a bit, but he lost to Juicy Joe 3-2. But Blaz just plow through him, right? Blaz was looking strong early on.
Blaz was fucking hungry.
Yep, he was definitely hungry with that Sagat. So in this group, I got it right, so I got the point here. But when it comes to B, this is where it gets kind of interesting. So B,
yeah, let's go to B.
Yeah, so we do have Kawano, Ending Walker, Fudo, and Bravery. Fudo actually made it through all the way through in the winner's side, so kind of expected, right? It is Fudo, but at the same time, he had a bunch of it's hard to say. Like these are all strong players to their own right. Ending Walker was like a lot of people were saying Ending Walker. I said it was Ending Walker gonna make it through somehow, but because I said Kawano and Ending Walker, and Zawa said Fudo and Kawano that would make it through Group B. Unfortunately for me, none of my picks made it through. Zawa's pick, when it comes to that, Fudo made it through, but Kawano did not make it. So you got the one right.
Yep.
Yep. So let me see if I can
make me pink.
Pink? You want pink? I'll give you. Was that salmon?
Magenta.
Whatever this one is. So yeah.
Sure,
whatever is not blue. Yeah, just so it stands out. Yeah.
Butthole pink.
Hmm?
But Hopi.
God. Uh. Anyway.
Hey, I gotta make my quota. Leave me alone.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, let me go
Alright.
ahead. Let me go ahead and highlight.
Oh yeah.
We'll highlight this either way. It's a little easier. No, just make that yellow, I guess. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Okay. When it comes to this, though, we both got it right, I believe, because for Group C, we both called for Big Bird. No, is it Big Bird? Is it? Yeah, Big Bird and Minna. And I believe both of them did make it through, funny enough. So Group C is like the
Jesus
like we both got it right. Yeah, like that was like the most right we ever gotten for the groups, I think. Like no shot, no shot, like yeah.
No contest.
No
pretty
contest,
much.
exactly. But if you look through here though, Big Bird, I saw this match, like it was crazy with Big Bird and MinRD. Big Bird was able to take it with 3-1, right, against MinRD. MinRD was then thrown into loser side. But meanwhile, let's not forget, yeah, we have Big Bird, Mochi, Dot Corgi, right, and then Minna. So Mochi,
Look at that.
Hmm?
So yeah, Dark Kogi got knocked out,
Yes.
and then look at the run back, pretty much.
Yes, so that is natural. There's always going to be some sort of run back in this format. Oh yeah, which by the way, I think a lot of the players did not like this format for reasons that they have, right? As players.
For reason being, yeah.
Yeah, for being players. But anyways, what is it? So Mochi was just out, like out, right? He didn't really get to do stuff because look at this. Big Bird beat him 3-1, right? And then by the time he had his losers match against Doc Corgi, he lost 3-0-3. So very unfortunate that he didn't really get to like do all that much. Even though his Dalzim is like, is like good, but it is definitely hard against certain players, right? Doc Corgi was I think he was the only Crimson Viper player in his entire Capcom Cup. So pretty respectable, right? Picking one of the unique characters. But when it came to this match, I saw this. I was like, holy shit, MinRD just pulled it out because he was down 2-0 and then he reversed it. So I saw that. I was like, damn. And then yep. So thus we were both right on this one. So you could say we got both of us got the point right here. So boom, and then just like that. Okay. Okay, and then so that's Group C. Group D, which comprised of, let me go back. Hold on. Let me actually move this to here. Comprised of Sahara, of course, Shaka, NL, and Jabim, or Jabhim, I think it's supposed to be pronounced. I picked Sahara and NL, funny enough. Zawa picked NL and Jabhim. Sahara actually won his match, his group, quite dominantly. Because you can see 3-0, 3-1, and that's it. Whereas Shaka, NL, and Jabhim had to go through the losers spree. So Shaka actually was also quite dominant in his side of the matches. So you got Shaka right here playing the Dalzim, I believe, representing Argentina, right? Yeah. So he was one of the he looked like one of the stronger Dalzim players, but maybe it might have been just like the matchup because NL was playing Akuma, Jabhim was playing Terry, I believe. Now, very unfortunate for Jabhim, he didn't really get to do much. I think he was pretty disappointed in himself because you can kind of see, right? 3-0 right here, or 0-3 rather, and then 0-3 right here. So Jabhim, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to somebody at some point in these big tournaments, and Jobim is one of them, unfortunately. So, I did get Sahara-san, so I will highlight this, right? I think it was like this one, whatever. And then, unfortunately for Zawa, NL nor Jobim did not come out of that group. So I did get this one right. Let's go ahead and highlight this part. So Group E, comprised of Yon Angel,
With E for everyone.
yeah, Kaba, a fellow Dominican player, right? Dual Kevin, of course, the U.S. player, and Pugera. Kevin actually had a pretty close match, but then became dominant, and so he was the winner of his group. After that, Yo Angel came out from the loser side. I had to go through, just had to go through, or he was in losers finals because he was the winner of the opening matches.
Yes.
Yeah, so when it came to Kaba and Fugera, though, Kaba actually was looking pretty strong there, but then Yo Angel, I forget who Yo Angel played at the time. If I'm not mistaken, it's JP. JP versus Guile. That's a pretty tough match. I think even after the nerfs and stuff on JP, but you can see Guile was not doing it for him, so he picked the Sagat at the end for Kaba, right? Kaba's side, he picked Sagat, and even then it didn't help him because it was already too late. So Yo Angel and Dual Kevin came out, which actually I didn't even think about that. I actually got it both right. So one of my other just outright correct ones. But Zawa did get one right, which is Dual Kevin, but Pugera unfortunately did not make it through. So we go ahead and highlight that. But for Group E, I did win that one in terms of who got it right. Group F, another sort of strong one with Kincho, Angry Bird, Momochi, and Tashi. Right, of course, two favorites with Momochi and Angry Bird. Angry Bird, by the way, I believe he was the automatic qualifier. He won the last one. I believe it was with Ken. It was, but anyway, they were pit against each other. No, in the winner's side, Momochi actually dominated with the Ed, I believe. So Angry Bird unfortunately did not make it through during his losers finals against Kincho. Kincho was actually one of the promising looking players. Kincho actually was looking real strong. I think he's like one of the early 20s players. Funny enough, he does play Terry. And funny enough, Angry Bird chose Ryu over Ken this time. He also actually played Akuma, I believe. So he's like kind of picking the Shotos at the moment. But yeah, Ryu looked like his strongest pick. But Kincho just looked like he was very strong. Got that youth, right? So with that, unfortunately, this one was outright wrong. We both got it wrong because we both picked Angry Bird and Momochi. I think none of them, if I'm correct, none of them made it through. No, actually, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Momochi did make it through. I'm sorry. Kincho was the one that made it through, not Angry Bird. So this side, I'll highlight that, and then I'm gonna call it a tie. So I guess we could call it. We could both get the point.
Hi.
Yep. Okay. So if you look at it so far, yeah, we had two ties, and looks like I have more of the group so far. But let's see by the two, right? So Group G. Group G comprised of Gachikun, Bao, VX Bao, excuse me. And then Kobayan and Not Pedro. During the winner side, we had VX Bao, Kobayan, 3-2. Bao taking it, so he got the winner guaranteed spot. Meanwhile, Gachikun, he's been a previous Capcom Cup champion, got dominated by Not Pedro. Not Pedro is the can player. Kobayan, unfortunately, looking real good at one point, but then, he's the Geef player. But then, Not Pedro took it. He really wanted it. I saw it, but unfortunately, did not quite make it through.
Mhm.
So, VX Bao and this were actually in my favor. So we can go ahead and highlight those. And then you also had VX Bao, but you picked Kobayan. But yeah, not before getting close, but he did not make it, unfortunately. So,
Yep.
I got the another group correct. Oh, just make that yellow. Oh, hold on, sorry. Then go ahead and why does it keep doing that? Oh yeah, there we go. Highlight yellow. So I took that one for G. Now for lastly for H. H had I mean, not lastly, sorry. There's more. Lashar, Lugabo, excuse me. Ryukichi and Travis Styles. Lashar made it through, being the winner. And then Ryukichi won his loser side after going through Lugabo 3-2 and then dominated Travis Styles. I think Travis picked the Mai, but then Ryukichi actually, I don't know why this is Mai. Is that right? No, because Ryukichi picked Ken. He picked Ken to beat Travis's Mai. So I don't know why this is okay. That's weird. But anyway, yeah, he picked Ken. That was like the big surprise, and then he was able to take it out with flying colors, or go through with flying colors. So with that, I got Lashar. Lashar did look pretty good at that point. We both picked Lugabo, funny enough, but Zawa picked Travis Styles, so both of them did not make it through. So therefore, I got this group as well. All right, home stretch. And then we have top 8. But this is kind of wrong because, well, yeah, anyway. Group I. This one had our Oshis, right? Because, yeah, Tokido, right? After taking Punk's spot. Because, issues with passport stuff. Higuchi was looking really strong throughout his run, too. Had beat Tokido 3-2, though. So Tokido was still holding up. He was putting up a fight. And even during losers, he put up a fight here, too. Oh, wow. He actually picked Ken here. Okay. Tokido did pick JP, though, here. But Higuchi's guile was looking real strong. Mazurna took it with the Mai. Armakov was the next opponent. He beat him against his DJ. So Zerna took the loser's spot of this group. So we both picked Tokido. Is more of an Oshi pick for me anyway. Did not make it through, unfortunately. But I did pick Higuchi. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Zerna did not make it through, unfortunately. So that means I also win this group. Now when it comes to J had Rain Pro, Lex, Chris Tatarian or Chris T, and Mickey. Mickey actually made it through, and then Chris T also made it through. Mickey on winners, Chris T on the loser side. Now, he did have to go through kind of the gauntlet, kind of having to just win it by one for both Lex and Rainbow. They both put up a good fight. Well, Chris made it through. So that means, almost Zawa. Zawa almost had the dominant one, but he still got it because he did pick Chris T. Meanwhile, Mickey, though, I did pick Mickey, and he made it through. So that means this is a tie. So we'll go ahead and highlight both of us. Okay. Now when it comes to K, I think K was where I kind of like J through L, to be fair. I kind of like fell off. Like I kind of like completely did something else. So I just yeah. So I even missed the Edison stuff too. But K had Kills You, Hinao, Knuckle Do, and Raihan. Kills You was the winner, and Raihan made it through the losers bracket, or made loser side, excuse me. Unfortunately for our U.S. hero, Knuckle Do, could not quite make it through. He was the loser finals player, but yeah, he almost made it through too on the winner side, but Kills You got it, and then Raihan won 3-1. He now also got close, but he could not make it, unfortunately. So none of my picks did not go through. You did pick Kills You, which I believe, yes, he is the winner side. So you actually got this one. Okay. Boom. There we go. Last one before we go into the top 8 side. So here's Itazan for both of us, right? First off. But Group L had Jack, Daver, Jiwa, and Itabashi Zangief, or Itazan. Itazan actually made it through as the winner of his group, with, of course, the Geef, right? And Jack being one of the only jury players out there, respectable, but could not make it through quite, but not until the loser side, right? So, yeah, it was a lot of Mize, and David did win it though with the Ed, but Jack actually made it through on the loser side. So that means we were both right on that one. So it's kind of funny. A lot of ties. Yeah, we actually had a good amount of ties this time around, I think, anyway. So let me just go ahead and highlight that. Oh yeah, I should have just highlighted me, but whatever. Okay, and then I can just go ahead and highlight all of this. Boom, look at that. So if you look at the groups at this point, we had a lot of ties, right here, 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 and here. But when it comes to who actually got it, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Zawa got 1,
5.
Wait, well, I'm sorry. Hold on. 1. I'm sorry. 2. Okay. No. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just counting just Zawa's. And now I'm not counting the ties just yet. But yeah, so we had Urasawa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I wasn't even counting my ties. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for 10 to 5, yeah. I was the overall winner of the group's predictions. So, for this time, I was a little more analytical, to be fair. I actually looked at, like, okay, where they won before Capcom Cup, and, like, also, like, look at their match, look, like, kind of, like, see, like, okay, did they win it at Evo? Did it win only in their regions and stuff like that? That's the stuff I actually took note of. So actually, did it that this time it did play in my favor. Not so much the heart picks. I know, I know we have our favorite players, but you know, um, things are shifting, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's gonna happen at one point. Like your favorite player, especially from the older generation, they're gonna start to, you know, um, kind of making way for the younger players. That's it's inevitable, you know. So that's why I was trying to like pick the younger players, but some at the same time it's like, oh, but we still have Big Bird and Minardi and like Momochi making it through and such, and Fudo. Let's be fair, right? But yeah, so it's a little hard still. Like you just never know what happens, right? Maybe the young players get nervous because they're inexperienced or less experienced, and all the seasonals are just like, well, we've been through this number, the same old song and dance before. You never know what happens, but this time around, I think the youth came through, and yeah, as you kind of see with the rest of it, right? So now, when it comes to the top 8, this is where it gets pretty interesting. So if you look through here, especially with quarterfinals, right? Because this is top 16, right? Round 1, this is top 16. So top 16 had Blaz, Chris T, Fudo, Big Bird, Zahara, Zerna, Dual Kevin, Momochi, BX Bao, Kincho, Lashar, Higuchi, Mickey, Minardi, Kills You, and Itabashi. This was vastly different this time because it was first to 5 instead of first to 3, and here's the kicker: single elimination. No losers bracket. That's it. If you lose, that's it. No second chances, nothing.
Nope. Get the fuck out.
Yep.
Thank you for playing.
So it is quite literally a different tournament already of itself in the top 16 side of things. So, as you can kind of see, right? So that's why I think from now on we probably should try doing top 16 just so we can cover a little bit more, and then maybe do a top 8 prediction, because I guess when it comes to Capcom Cup, top 16 is the new top 8. I think we'll see. I guess for the next one, but that's what it seems like right now. But if we're gonna look at top 8, technically, there's Blaz, Fudo, Sahara, Dual Kevin, VX Bao, Higuchi, Mickey, Kills You. I heard that Itabashi was really close. He was looking really strong too. But Kills You got the slight edge. Mena had the upset with Mickey taking it by 1. Right. So there's a lot of upsets. There's definitely a lot of upsets in this one. Although, yeah, stuff like, Fudo and Big Bird, holy shit. Like, Fudo bopped Big Bird with 5-2. But yeah, Ed, very strong character at the moment. Rashid not as strong, but that was like the best thing.
Not as strong, but Rashid still has a banger of a theme.
Sure, but that definitely is not enough. Even
Yeah,
with
it's not enough, but
no.
I'm just trying to give like all the
Oh,
Rashid,
I
like,
know. You're trying to the bright side of things, yeah. But Rashid, even with the tornado stuff, I think that got nerfed at some point.
yeah, it's nerf and it doesn't. I believe the hit stun is not as big as last time.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it. So this is your top 8 right here. So let me see. Cause look at this, right? Most people did not make it that we picked.
Yeah.
The only one I can see though, right on top of my head, is for me Blaz, because I picked Minardi, Lashar, Blaz, Itazan, Tokido, Dual Kevin, and Ending Walker and Momochi. No on Ending Walker for sure. Blaz didn't make it through, so I'll highlight that part. Right here. Wait, actually, let me make that light blue. There we go. Dual Kevin was the other one. Shit. There we go. Zawa, you also had Dual Kevin. So Dual Kevin was actually doing pretty good, right? For overall. But you also had Fudo. So we were tied, funny enough, for whoever made it a top 8. We did not pick who would win it overall. But even then, I did not think Sahara-san would take it all. And if you look at, Sahara, pretty good performance altogether with the ad. And then if you look at someone like Kills You, he was like the other the player from the other side. Had a pretty close call at one point with the Geef against the Geef when Itabashi's on Ina's on, excuse me. And Higuchi looked pretty strong too. I guess he also had a third place match, but I don't know. When it comes to these things, it's like, I don't see the point of it. But I guess at the same time, you gotta determine who's the third place for the sake of the prize money. So I guess, yeah, Blaz take third place. But overall, Sahara took it, and then Kills You is second. So that's your top 3. Top, ish. So, or if you want to count top 4, Sahara, Kills You, Blaz, and then Higuchi. That's your top 4, guys. Any comments throughout this whole thing? This whole process?
Do I want to be nice about it, or do I want to just go
be
like
straight just be as honest.
Be straight?
Yep.
How do I be straight? Explain.
Just be honest.
But serious no, this could have been done better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Could have been done better, and try go back to the other bracket. So,
which one?
I kind of want to see. Okay, go up, scroll up,
Scroll up.
Okay, I know it might have been longer, but I think some of these groups could have been combined together.
Yeah, I think that was one of the things people wanted to see, is to just have, instead of like four per group, it have maybe like a mini top 8 essentially, instead of like,
because this, I mean, again, it's like, is this what's the word? I guess this was their experimental phase. which I don't know why they would experiment a
Now.
bracket like this.
Yeah.
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 Like again, this should have been combined with like stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
Because as we saw with the elimination matches, the pool is so tiny. You,
Mm-hmm.
there should be like more people.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, we could. So we're gonna use Group A, and B to
Sure.
make my point like a little bit easier to understand. The opening matches, leave it.
Okay.
The elimination matches, combine it.
I think somebody did say something very similar to your point. So it's kind of lining up. Like, yeah, these groups should have been done differently for sure. Because otherwise, yeah, it is like it's hard. It's kind of weird to say, but it's just kind of like a too small of a sample. Is that the word for it? Yeah, but it's like too small.
Yeah,
And you're
the pool was too small. You'll pretty much like in a big tournament wise,
Mm-hmm.
if you're going against the same opponent and you have like let's say for Shanghai, right? Shanghai and Juicy,
Mm-hmm.
they already saw how each of them, their tactics already. So they kind of had like, hey, I see you. I think I know how to download
Counter,
you.
yeah, download, yeah. You're gonna have.
But
Mhm.
so in that scene with the combining, yeah, Juicy could be going against Mad Dog. Shanghai could have been fighting Ending Walker,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then Juicy would fought like Bravery, and then whoever won that will fight like whoever won between Shanghai and Walker, something like that.
Something like yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying overall because yeah, no, you're not the only one either. Like I saw similar comments like that, especially from the players. Yeah. I hope they take that into consideration for the future. Well, okay, so what about what about the format before it? Like they did like a round robin kind of format. So like everybody were able to fight each other at some point. And
Mhm.
it just accumulated a bunch of points, and then I think it was like the top two or whatever were able to make it through their group or something like that. How did you feel about that one?
Okay at best, but again,
Mm-hmm.
should have been better in my dumbass head right now. Remember, I'm gonna bring in a beloved anime that both you and I watch. Uh, the tournaments in Dragon Ball Z where they stick their hand in the box
Oh,
and
right.
they pull out the ball.
That's essentially
My
how.
cynical,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, I was like, my cynical ass is like, maybe they should have kind of like
Do it like that.
not made fun, but
Oh,
just like do something like that
yeah. That's.
to
I
make
think
it a
that's
little bit
exactly.
more.
That's very close to how EWC did it, because I think they had the balls or whatever they like pick out of something, and that's like that's the opponent that they had to fight. You know, I think that's how it worked. Maybe honestly, that could be the play. But yeah, but either way, players did not like this format, and I think that should be enough for them to reconsider whatever format they go with for next year. So definitely, I mean, we've had plenty of historical moments in here, but I think this cup is going to be pretty forgettable, and it might be just like the most experimental of all of them within the the Street Fighter 6 phase or era.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is the
Which
first.
again, I don't know. I don't know why they decided to do an experiment now.
Yeah, Yeah, they should have been beforehand. They should have tested it somewhere else. Use something to just like be like, hey, you know, we have this little tournament. We're trying this little format. You want to participate? Great. Maybe we'll have some sort of small prize. You know, come through, whatever. At least in Japan. Not fucking do it during the actual big fucking event and see how it goes. And these are essentially the guinea pigs, you know.
That's why again, like bringing back like that meme a few weeks ago.
Mm.
Some people was like, we need to go back to like the most stupidest first place prizes. A fucking $5 gift card for Chipotle and a fucking plaque with your name to see people really work their ass off. I was like, hey.
Hey man, that's the locals, man.
You know how many fights?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like, do you know how many fights you're gonna bring up, and it's gonna be good fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One more little note for Capcom Cup is that yes, the prize money was still at least $1 million overall, but the winner got the
Yes.
$1 million. Sahara got it, and second place was 100K. Kills you. Third place, Blaz got it with 50K, and then yeah, so on and so forth. Now at least, well, okay, well, as you kind of go down the thing, yeah, it's like that's a plane ticket at best.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
But again, like these prize pots,
Yeah.
are good, but it also boils down conversion rate and how much taxes is being
yes,
out of these shit.
yes. I heard that if Blaz actually won the $1 million back in I believe Chile, he can retire at 16 years old, just because of the way the conversion rate works. I think I could be exaggerating, but he's still like, as a 16-year-old, pretty well set with $1 million.
He's well set. Like,
Yeah, for $1 million. Yeah.
But I think with Blast right now, with the prize money and the conversion rate, he pretty much can own, if I remember correctly, on my conversions and the current like house marketing, he can technically own like 2 good size houses, like paid down.
Dang. Damn.
Wouldn't we want that?
Right. If only. If only. Hey, maybe.
Thanks to a certain generation of our lifetime, kind of screwed up
Yeah.
the housing market, but you know, we're not gonna go into
Hey, man. That's why we gotta.
Looking at you, Grandpa.
Yeah, I know. That's why we gotta play some fighting games and get a chance to get $1 million.
It's okay. I'll just create an OF account. Just
OF, yeah.
we can do collabs.
Oh gosh.
No, I
Anyways,
don't think my boyfriend's gonna like that. He'll be like, no.
yeah. Anyways, Capcom Cup has been done. Another one in the books. Well, that's a funny way to put it, but yeah, I mean, not only this is the first one with this weird format, but this is the first one with the pay-per-view stuff, which really hinders the energy, the excitement, and all that stuff I said before.
And then we gotta remember, like, yeah, this was broadcast in Japan, Tokyo.
Yes.
You would think again the infrastructure for the internet will be okay for their own home audience, but nope.
Yeah, you're right.
Somehow that fucking went out the door. Or in this case, went out the wire.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, another bit of trivia. So, Kakeru was supposed to be participating in this Capcom Cup, but remember he did officially sort of had to go on. Well, he either retired or he's on a long hiatus due to his health, pretty much. So that actually now went to Angry Bird instead, who actually placed in 4th in Capcom Cup 11. And then yes, and then this does mention that Punk had to not he had to be replaced by Tokido because of the passport stuff, unfortunately. So anyways, yeah, like it wasn't like the most perfect Capcom Cup, but there was definitely crazy moments.
It was something.
It was something. Yeah, it definitely is something. Somebody won $1 million. That's great. But could this have been done better? Oh, yes. Yes. Now, Diamonds in the Rough, though, I think they should have definitely the first to 5 stuff right here. I think it definitely creates some really good moments, right? It definitely depends on, you know, which player or yeah, what players are really like formatted for that. But some of those players are really crazy when it comes to first to 10s. That's Daigo. he actually does better in longer sets versus first to 2. Which honestly I think that needs to go. I think at minimum it needs to be first to 3. Now will it take longer? Sure, but I guess that's up to the tournament to decide, you know, like Evo and other such things. At least with Capcom Cup, though, they did have at minimum first to 3. That's great. Yeah. But again, this grouping thing needs to be looked at. Keep the first to 5 stuff. That's fine. And of course, gotta make the pay-per-view stuff like something else. I don't know. Preferably eliminate it, of course, but if we're gonna have pay-per-view, at least make the purchasing process better. Don't have it buffer. Just do it right. You know, if you're gonna do something, do it right. Pretty much. That's pretty much all I have for this Capcom Cup. I watched it whenever I could, but yeah, top 16 stuff, of course, no go. And then yeah, now we gotta wait till the actual footage, and then it's like by then, yeah, that's why this whole thing sucks. All right, anything else you wanted to say before we move on to ZZZ or whatever?
Nope,
all right, we good. Yep, another Capcom Cup done. We'll keep it here, man, in our document tabs. Yep. So, anyways, that's all done and done for fighting games. So now we can go into the front line. Let's go ahead and give it this a whirl. So, ZZZ had its presentation, and we had another lore video in the works. Did you watch the lore video or no?
Nope.
Okay, well,
surprise me, boy.
Yes, we'll get to that. But allow me to get through the presentation. We'll go through that quickly. Let me see. I'll just use this as the thing, and then go to here. Don't worry about that. Just hit it refresh.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and our future Hollow champions. Seeing how fired up everyone is, I almost feel sorry for our ethereal friends. Your strength will be witnessed. Your legend will be remembered.
We got Billy. Oh, we got characters. New characters. Who they? Of course, we got you. Dong Dong you. Impact or stun unit. She will accentuate anomaly though.
Some egg
We got
pudding
Cecilia.
and logistic supplies. Lady Cecilia on the move.
Electric attack agent.
Careful and venomous. Nothing but grunts, just like me. Can I surrender? Now you're the prey. This isn't just one person's doing
Formea.
too much. My apologies for the wait. Ah, Belina, you finally made it.
More new characters. New boss.
Gosh.
Next
Yep.
time we meet, don't ever.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a Zawa character right here. That's a Zawa ass character right there. Here, let me wind it a little bit.
Next time
You just
we
see me
meet,
right in front of him,
don't
like,
ever let
you mean my slaughterhouse? What?
Mhm.
You just hear him screaming, "Help me!" It's like, oh no, 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 nope, nope, nope.
Damn, who's this? Who's this sass right here?
let me get this close.
Who's the
again.
sassy child?
Yep.
We live in a world that coexists with hollows. We've got to look out for each other so no one gets lost.
Now
And
let
oh,
me
look at the proxy's eyes.
become
What's
everyone's
going on?
proxy.
She has special eyes.
Yep. And then here's a little teaser. Icarus.
I've already seized the sun. The sun. The
I'm sorry, sir. Can you say it again clearly into the mic?
Yeah.
We only heard sun.
Yep. Very on the Greek mythology. So yeah, obviously we have new story. That is a given. New boss right there. And then of course Yu is coming in, so she also has an outfit to go with that as the other angels, right? I say this one's okay. But it does make me a little annoyed because Suna's outfit doesn't really match up with Arya and Yu's outfit. Because Yu's outfit kind of just looks like more of like a typical schoolgirl with like, you know, the black and the pink and a little bit of gothic and whatever you want to call it. But Suna's just like a maid with the garter belt and everything, and people got mad about it, whatever, right? Yeah, like if they just went with like the whole black and pink or whatever these colors, right? It would have worked.
Yep.
It would have been fine. But it's like it's a maid outfit. Like why Suna gets a maid outfit and rest of them get like different outfits? Like what? It makes no sense. Like look at that. Looks pretty good in comparison to
And also, it's like if they really wanted like a maid type of outfit,
yeah.
right? Just make it somehow that she was working for Victoria household. for a
Yeah.
while.
Hey, if there's a story that hey maybe she joins Victoria household or household, all right, make it interesting at least I guess, or maybe make her join household. I mean her leave household doesn't make sense. Wouldn't make sense, but I don't know. Could have been potentially, but no, that's not what's happening here.
Excuse me.
Anyways, maybe if I somehow luckily get her, then I'll probably get the outfit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not like enthralled with it, but at the same time, like you know, maybe for the sake of Arya, maybe match it up a little bit. But whatever. But
Yeah.
that also means Suna is missing her outfit. It's like, all right, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I don't know. I might just skip the outfit if I even get her at all. But other than that, Yu is kind of like basically okay. I'll like get to the pity, and if I don't win the 50-50 pity, then that's it. I'm not wasting that guarantee pity on her. That's my plan now, because
Mhm.
yeah, it makes sense for me to do it because I have two of the angels, So I might as well try to see if I can go for it. If not, then I can save that guaranteed pity for either, I don't know, Billy or Champion Billy or Promea. Or whoever else who could look cool and, I don't know, you know. So Yu is coming in along with Sissia on the other half. So Yu is coming in first. New wallpaper, of course. With you, and then there's Sissia. Engines, same old song and dance. Temples throughout the week or whatever. Bupons, 10 of them throughout the week. And then this looks like another like event story thing. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the simmering pot event. So it's like a side story basically. So it's like you play a little mini game, yada yada yada. Free Chrome basically. And then new mode, I believe. For or at least for the event anyway. For combat stuff. I don't know if it's permanent or not. Oh, but you can do it with friends. Okay, so it's like a co-op thing. And then another event right here. It's like a Men in Black thing. That's funny. I think this also will tease more on Promea, it looks like. I can be mistaken. But it's a new like combat mode thing for the event. Another mini event. And then this is also another mini event thing. Battle event. Oh no, this is the what do you call? The ladder, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the new boss, as you can kind of see right there. And then just extra bounty event. So yeah, extra XP stuff, whatever. New drive discs. So I think this is the one I think this is the one for characters like what was it? Zhao, the rabbit. And then this one is, I think, ice. So I forget if what's her face? You is ice, but I think this is what will work for you. But maybe this might be for oh no, this is Krampus. So I think this is like a foreshadowing more on Promea. Because of the ice and the fact that it's anomaly, I guess. But the fact that because it is anomaly, you could slap this onto you. But I'm not sure if that's like the best one. Yeah, so any comments so far on this part?
No.
Yeah. It is called Champions Never Fall to the Past. And Billy is in the story, but we don't know if Billy is going to be teased or what's going on with Billy. Why is he there? Like, yeah, he's definitely there. He's standing with the protagonist and stuff. And there's other characters kind of come in too. Like, there's a lot of new characters coming in actually. These two, Premiere, fucking the pink hair girl. Yeah, there you go. With the angel wings. So, if you remember from another lore trailer thing, I showed you too. I think it was Volkheim. ZZZ. Yes. It's this chick right here. People say it's her, but if you notice, that one is a good picture. Yeah. If you notice, she has white wings. And if you look into here, black wings. So it's like, oh, what does it mean? Is this the same person? Is it like, is that her sister, clone, descendant? Like,
One wing angel. Then.
Yeah. Yep. Are these two dead? Are these two alive? We don't know. What happened? So, yeah, we got a lot of teasers coming. But yes, essentially we're getting the Alicia face when it comes to Hoyo stuff for the Honkai enjoyers, I guess. Pink hair, elf ears, or pointy ears, that whole 9 yards. But let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, so there is, yeah, her, I forgot her name, or oh, Volina. No, I think this is Volina. I forget the other girl, the small girl with the hat. I forget her name. But she's also gonna be in the story, I guess. Her, right? She was by the end of the last main story, if I'm not no, the Phylum Heights story by the end. Just tease, I believe. And then, yep, new boss right there. Like I said. Yep. More on Premiere. I want Premiere. She looks cool. I definitely want her more than anything right now. Unless they, you know, show off Billy champion form, then that could change for sure. Okay. But now let's go ahead and fire up the teaser, the lore trailer. It's 5 minutes, so. Okay, so it is Japanese though, just for a heads up. Now we're gonna be watching an anime for real.
Shokun, 遅くの招集を詫びる。我らは至急手札について協議せねばならない。
久しいな、炎上、百貫、そして道林。よもや余生のうちにまた三世が手を組むとは。
組む？三世の利害が一致したとでも？
君もあの方も相変わらず真面目だな。娯楽産業に奥手なわけだ。
So sorry to pause. So if you remember her, she's not actually new. She actually didn't make an appearance before. She appeared during it was like one of Miyabi's trailers. She was like the top executive that made an appearance in Miyabi's video. At least that's what I believe anyway. But this dude definitely knew. This guy.
時は金なり、本題といこう。英比地区で移ろがりが生まれ、我らが友メイフラワーは5万越だ。早急に巻き返そうという腹だろ
う。英比地区でのことは終わりではない。始まりだ。主席は眠りにつく前。0号フォローの異変は終末の継承だと告げた。まさに今日がその兆しである。
こちらスタール3
So, sorry, guys. My turn to pause. Go back a bit.
Yes.
Oh, too far. Keep going. Keep going forward. It was pretty much the debris in the sky. So a little bit after this.
Okay.
Just an observation.
Oh, like this? This part?
Okay, is Shadow there? Is Shadow the Hedgehog over there? Falling in the debris. Like that
Oh.
fucking video from like what, last year?
Yeah.
But if this is what is happening inside the
The hollow.
like my mind, yeah, in the hollow.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a fun place to be. Fuck gravity, everybody. I can take them all. In a fight, right?
Yeah.
In-
急遽陥落より十数年、始まりの主は再び目覚める。
やはり
あの方はとっくに策を講じられているわ。選択肢は一つ。神聖よ。
Yep. Got another secret villain group in the mix. You got Ravenlog mentioned.
新エリートに足りないのはスターだ。それも我々だけのスターがな。
移ろがりか。巨源の犠牲となった羊に過ぎん。始まりの主が戻れば、その死者たちは盗まれた権威を必死で取り返すだろう。
Oh, look at the Void Hunter weapons.
生命権。
あれ電波がないのか。
何かあったの？
おい、やけにヘリが。
課長？ムビの様子がおかしい。
そんなものより
Like you're reacting to something. Fucking put some clear eyes on me, bitch.
Yeah.
I can't blink.
この状況はまさにその好機と言えよ。
I play my trap card. I play also a trap card.
Yep.
欠席の黒枝に代わり、規則に従い諸君に告げる。我らはトップス。人類の富を束ね、未来の秩序を定めし者。我らは誓う。万象の利を集め。
Yeah, remember that one cult? They're not the real villains. We are the real villains.
It's like,
yep.
and then next big update. Yeah, you remember us? Yeah, we didn't matter.
Yeah.
We were a red herring.
Yeah.
The true villain of this story is you, Proxy.
No. Oh yeah, that's the girl from we saw in the
よくやった、妖怪。
trailer. There's Yokai, I guess.
計画を継続できる。ヘリオス最後の遺産を有効に使え。彼らと共に新エリート。
The final legacy, or whatever you call it, of Helios. And funny, they actually specifically they actually have this video right here just to remind you about the captains and stuff like that.
I'm still waiting for the other Void Hunter person to be playable.
Oh, Sunbringer?
She will be. Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a lot of dancing
Mom.
around Sunbringer. But not quite a full appearance. Yep. Got more, more characters coming in. We got the fucking these people in the villain group. This guy with the shades. The fucking old guy right here. This old man. And then if you notice from the very beginning, whoever AI that's like talking over during this bit right here. So there's like now there's for sure one more AI in the mix besides Yokai and Fairy. And now you got these 4 seats. So we got the big bad 4 pretty much. But again, if you also notice, 2 seats are empty. They're missing. So what you're seeing, that woman right here is just filling in for who's one of the true big 4. And then one of them is entirely missing. So basically, they're kind of like to me, they're kind of like the Harbingers, but for ZZZ. That's what it feels like to me. Yep. They're definitely not the 4 gods. There's no way. I think that spot's reserved for like the creator and like whoever else is, what other forces are like lying in wait. Yeah, because you notice they have these like specific accessories, right? The old man's cane, this guy's ring, the crown, and stuff like that. I don't know about the last one, but nonetheless, there are seats, I believe. Yeah. 2 are filled in. One's completely missing, and then one's being filled in by someone associated. Yep. And I believe, though, they are tops. I don't know if they're like the top tops. I don't know. I don't know. Any comments? Discuss. Any discussion points?
I want to say that empty chair that's shown, because obviously the ones she's standing up at her station.
Yeah.
What if that empty seat was the twins' teacher seat?
The teacher, huh? Probably.
Because again, he mentioned like the final legacy of Helios.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe. Just maybe.
In my headcanon, she might have they might have had a influence on what the final legacy is.
Yes. They did also mention Mayflower as their old friend. So maybe Mayflower at one point might have been a part of this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, either like a subordinate or they were just like off to the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, either way. Remember, Sarah? Don't worry about her anymore. Your focus is on us. Yeah, there you go. There's Mayflower right there. That's the mayor of New Eridu. And then, of course, there's the whole thing about with, yes, this stuff right here. So now we're dealing with this. And whatever happened in Phylum, it's, whatever. It's like a little bridge side off to the side, but now we're actually focusing on this. Yep.
It's kind of funny if you look at the irises.
Mm-hmm.
Bella's fucking irises, or her whole eye is big.
Yeah.
Compared to Y's.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's the typical anime girl eye thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
They gotta make them like all big and innocent looking.
Innocent looking, yeah. They're gonna have this like clock thing going too. Interesting.
So what you're saying is that they will harness the power of Zawarudo. And
Yeah,
they'll time
Chronos.
stop.
Yeah, Chronos, man. Time. Yep, the Void Hunter weapons, reacting. What does it all mean?
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Yeah. We got hands in here. Section 6 being mentioned. And of course, Xun Guang. And whoever else is a Void Hunter, I guess. Probably has their weapons reacting to this as well. But even even an old man said like, Void Hunters, they're just a piece of a puzzle. They're just, even though they're like the most powerful units we pull, they're like, it's just they're just one thing in this fucking chessboard. Because there's something bigger, I guess. But yeah, another piece of lore, kind of building up and teasing and stuff. Yep. Pretty cool. I don't expect any of these characters to be playable, of course. I mean, what if the old man is like playable somehow? That'd be so weird. Like, maybe this dude? Maybe? But other than that, yeah, I don't expect him to be playable. Sarah wasn't playable. She dead. She dead.
Yeah, she just appears behind you like the fuck you
The
said.
fuck you say, yeah. Yep.
I live, bitch.
I live, yep. Yeah, you're right. So, yep. Any more comments, any other words before we wrap up the ZZ stuff?
How much do you have right now?
How much do I have right now?
Yeah.
I think I actually pretty close to 10k Chrome, considering I just pulled for Arya and her engine.
And you do the monthly thingy, right?
Yes, I do the monthly thing.
Which is again for people starting or still playing ZZ, just drop that $5-6
yeah
thing.
Yeah, it helps.
Just drop it.
Yeah.
It helps, and just don't forget to log in, because there's no way to recover lost days pretty much.
Yes, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much you do your dailies, play the game. Dailies are really fast too. But you know, I've been trying to do the events, I sped through like a number of them, and I did play the what do you call the event with like the angels and stuff like that. No, they did not talk about Nongong Yu's backstory yet, so I'm expecting that hopefully to be a thing in 2.7. But when you look at 2.7 with the cutscenes, I mean, you barely see anything with Yu except Yu's gameplay. So something tells me that unfortunately Yu's gonna get like the shorter end of the stick. I don't know if she'll completely be like omitted, but I feel like they're gonna make room for the newer characters, including Parmea and such, and Cecilia, rather than trying to dedicate a space for Yu. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Well, hopefully, if they are gonna make her story shorter, then at least make it short and sweet, and not just short. You know, is she a real angel? Is she not? Like, why does she have the scars on her back? I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say at this point that angels, quote unquote, do exist to an extent, because of this character and then the one in the story, like whether it be black wing angels or like white wing angels. Angels somehow exist to some capacity is one way to take away from it. It's really a matter of like what why are they here? What's their significance? What's their backstory? Are we gonna get any more lore from the Angels of Devolution, or is that it? Is that all we're gonna get? Otherwise, we're gonna get Cecia's goofy little face when, yeah, Meh. And then she likes eggs, like really likes eggs.
I mean, that's a staple for snake species.
Yep, I mean that is fair. Yeah, it's a nice little reference to snakes. Oh my gosh, so crazy for egg pudding.
All right. For those watching or going to watch this, find yourself someone that looks at you like how she looks at fucking egg pudding.
Yep.
And you'll be set.
Yeah. Have you ever had what's the Chinese dish that's like egg pudding? I forget what it was called. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I know it's not dim sum, but it's like that kind of name. Oh shit. I'm gonna look it up. It's kind of bothering me.
I know. I was like, you have the power.
I know, but I'm trying to exercise the mind. Come on, man. Chinese egg pudding is it?
My mind is already exited out because of work.
Oh yeah. I forgot what it's called. Oh damn! They actually have it in the actual Chinese letters or kanji. No.
But what I was gonna say, I have 24,469 polychromes.
Oh wait, how many?
24,000.
24K. Okay, I was gonna say. I'm like, damn. But
and
that
40 encrypted master tapes.
Okay, so you have 40 temples and then the chromes. Okay. Custard. Okay.
And 6 regular master tapes.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to pull any other shit. 140 for the bongbus.
God damn it! What's the goddamn name? Stop giving me the English name. I know it's pudding, but well, okay. No, that's steamed egg. That's different. Egg pudding is, well, according to AI. I hate to put it like that, but dun dan or ji donggang. That may be something different. No, that's not doing it right. Okay, well. God damn it, dude. I feel like I've like encountered the name before, and it's like kind of bothering me. Damn, even the internet's not really helping me either. It's like a hard name. But have you ever had this kind of egg pudding?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I mean, I might have, but it's like
might be like just like a blur or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yumcha. Well, in any case, that's, yeah, it definitely is a Chinese staple when it comes to eggs. Egg pudding, obviously. Japan has it too. It's just called pudding. Yep. It's just literally called just pudding. No egg pudding, no custard pudding, just pudding. When you say pudding, that's what like this is what they're referring to. Plus whatever the syrup is on top of it. Because usually it has some sort of like sweet syrup on top of it. Whereas the Chinese version, I think it could come in either plain or it has some sort of like topping on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyways, that's it, I believe, for now. We're gonna get more story, definitely. More just stuff unveiled. Now, on top of that, they did announce a physical version of Zenless Zone Zero. I know that sounds strange, but they've done it before with Honkai Star Rail. So I guess they're just doing the same thing here. I don't know how this will be different, but I guess it's something for like the physical collection's sake. It is $60, and this is the cover they're going with, which is weird because you don't see the proxies. You just see Miyabi, you see Xuan, the cunning hairs. That's it. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it's like a weird choice. I don't know. What do you make of that?
Oh. They just wanted to show the just the girls.
Yeah, the girls and Billy. Yeah, no, he's. Don't forget.
I mean, Billy's so tiny.
True, I guess. I mean, he might as well not be there. I guess that's true. But like, Miyabi's definitely prominent. Ishuan, but it's so weird. So I guess the bundle version or collector's edition will come with the disc, of course. NFC enabled acrylic modular stand E. So that sounds like Amiibo or something. Proxy acrylic of avatar card, which is this. Character photo card set, which is like these. And then collector's character badge, collector's postcard, and an in-game redemption code with bonus exclusive items. So I guess for those who are new who can get in on this, but I don't know if you can like, let's say you have like you already have an account, you played for a long time, and you want to go on and play on the PS5 version, then sure, maybe you can link it, but yeah, I'm not sure if that will work or not. I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe like, you know, the NFC thing just means like, I don't know, when. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure what the point of the NFC thing is. Like when you like put something there, it'll like, I don't know, play like, or it'll like light up or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that really is or will do. But there is the physical collection thingy, and that's the artwork for it. Yep. Strangely enough, because I mean, Miyabi, sure, like Miyabi's pretty popular. She's strong, whatever. But we have Ishuan, but we don't have Yin Guang. She's the Void Hunter, you know? Like, I mean, sure, she is pretty prominent in the earlier parts of Phylum stuff, the Phylum story. But later on, she kind of becomes more in the background, strangely enough, to make room for Xun Guang. Now, Cunning Hairs I do get. They're like the first team, that they're the free-to-play sort of team, you know, that kind of thing. So I get it. So I get that. But no proxies? That's so weird. Yeah, so weird. Because otherwise, when I type in Zenless Zone 0. Yeah, like this stuff. You know, remember this one? That was like one of the very first ones. Right? Man, look at these characters. Remember these characters? You got Coletta. Where'd she go? Right?
He
Zuyan.
retired.
Yeah, she's tired. Boss, I'm tired. Zuyan, just kind of there from time to time. But Coletta is like more, like even more to the background. At least Ellen had her own like agent story at some point. Lycan had involvement with like Hugo and such.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, this could have been the cover for it. It makes more sense because you see these characters in the early part, including Coletta. Yeah, funny enough, this is the Xbox version. You can kind of call it that. What was that one cover? That
Get the hell down from there. What the hell you do?
Yeah, this could work. Right? You got the proxies, you got the free-to-play team, and Nekomata, which is a standard character. That's fine. What was that other one though with the proxies? Oops. Proxies.
Sorry. Cat aggro.
Oh.
Cat aggro. Not that one, not that one. Well, I guess okay, I guess I can't find it. Okay, never mind. Whatever. That's it. That's it for the ZZ stuff. We do have a couple more things. You alright? You good? Not a using scratch, bite, crunch, and high jump kick.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of high, we're getting a
which kind of high? The good high or the bad high?
Bad high. Bad high, my
Damn.
friend, because Fortnite has increased their V-Buck prices. At least supposedly, anyway. Well, it's more like they decrease the amount of each pack when you buy stuff. So previously, when you buy a $9 pack, that came with 1,000 initially, but then now, you get 800 V-Bucks instead.
Yep.
Yeah. When was the last time you played Fortnite, Zawa?
Three weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. For me, it was well, I didn't even like play it, but it's basically when the Star Rail skins came out or the Star Rail characters came out. I bought the whole like bundle. That's the last thing I did in Fortnite. But that was definitely before this happened, unfortunately. Or no, fortunately. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with this at some point. So that sucks. It's annoying. Like, I don't know why they did that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something happened with the what do you call those stores like iOS and like and the Android store and whatever. So yeah, I don't. That's just dumb because like V-Bucks is like that doesn't cost to anything to produce. It's just literal digital bullshit, and then it's like I don't know. It's so dumb.
I mean, in my head canon, the reason why they did this, like, do the increase and then like whatever, you don't really get stuff back. You know, is because the pretty much the licensing.
Oh.
Like, have you seen how many license things are in their pool?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And two of them are like the biggest, like eyebrow raising, because it's like, you know, this licensing is not cheap. Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. I was like, you know, Toei is fucking going like, hi guys.
Toei and Shueisha, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think
They're just
Naruto,
there.
yeah. Because Naruto is more on Shueisha, definitely. And then obviously Dragon Ball is also Shueisha as well. It's just that when it comes to the animation side of things, yeah, Toei for sure. Naruto is different. But I think they're all, yeah. So I think the parent company is Shueisha. At least who owns the rights anyway. But yeah, I think that does make sense. So, but even then, it's like,
yeah, even then, it probably was not that much. But again, we gotta also remember they have the Godzilla one. So even though it is legendary, guess who Legendary is paying to hold on to the rights?
Good old Toho.
Another powerhouse.
Yeah.
And I keep harping the same things. Like, once Toho sees that Legendary is not doing a good job on the Godzilla movies, that's it. Tojo's gonna lock that shit up super quick.
Yep. Unfortunately, the Fortnite economy is looking a little annoying, to put it nicely. For now.
That's why you go back to Overwatch or Apex.
Hell no.
I
fucking no.
I know. But I will say this. So Apex right now has a mode that literally says that if you are tired, well, it doesn't even really say it, but it's pretty much, if you're tired of getting your ass kicked by sweaties, please play this mode. It is run by bots, but the bots are like on highest difficulty, whatever that means, and there's only 1 to 5 human players in that mix. But
is that
let me
team
tell you,
deathmatch?
No, it's like a real BR, so like 50 things. But let me tell you, these fucking bots, you could be 100 yards away and they somehow are hitting sniper shots, and I'm like,
wow,
hello. Excuse me.
Damn.
Well, I could be like hiding behind like a rock or a tree, and I hear pitting. Hello, who's that?
So you said, so 5 players to get all together, or
yeah. So it's a 1 to 5 player, human players, and the rest are bots. So let's say if I queue up, I can either have 2 human players with me, or I'm by myself, or I have 2 bots with me.
Interesting.
So, and what's nice about this mode is, besides of it going like, here's a mode to relax, quote unquote, relax from getting your ass kicked by sweaties. You can do your dailies, your weeklies, and your character leveling up prestige in it. So I'm like, okay, so there is a reason to play it, to not, throw your controller across the room.
Yeah, okay. That's nice, I guess.
But it was such an eye opener, because not an eye opener, but again, to see the contrast of Apex mobility versus Fortnite mobility.
Yeah.
I had to remind myself that I'm not playing Fortnite So stop hitting L. Well, for my slide is R3.
Yeah.
Because and Apex it's circle, because squad and stuff. So it was pretty much I had to get used to Apex controls again.
Yeah.
And the infinite stamina or the infinite running speed, and I was like, oh my god, I don't need to check my stamina gauge because there is none.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that welcome back, but oh god, years of playing Apex went out the door, and I'm trying to relearn this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my tidbit.
Mm.
So go play either Apoxy or
Epoxy.
The Watch of Over.
All right. Both have collaborations going on, I think, at the moment, because I think Overwatch has the Nier Automata stuff, and then Apex has the Gundam stuff. So you can pick one either way, I guess. All right. So meanwhile, speaking of shitty business practices, Adobe has agreed to a $150 million settlement over claims it made subscriptions like Photoshop too difficult for customers to cancel. They must pay a $75 million civil fine, and they also have to provide $75 million in free services to customers. So, that is pretty much, pretty for now, a W for the customers, because yes, that is very anti-consumer. In the past, especially, Adobe made it so difficult to just outright cancel these services. You have to pay a hefty cancellation fee. It could be like hundreds of dollars, which is crazy, if you ask me.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just flat out just scummy whenever you want to get out of it. Very much predatory. So, yep. Yeah, I gotta pay for it now, so fuck you, Adobe. That's what you get. And glad that there's these little small victories for now, but let's see if that really changes things long term. But hopefully they use this as a lesson to not do that. But actions do definitely speak louder than words. So we'll see. All right. Any comment on Adobe?
I mean, I escaped from Adobe's clutches long time ago.
Same.
Like the last time I properly use Adobe or own Adobe is when you were able to buy the fucking license.
Yeah, for like a lifetime
individually.
thing. Yeah.
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 And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But because and I need to find that list again where you can, instead of using Photoshop, use this instead. I need to find that list again.
Oh yeah. Right now I've been using Pixelmator. It's been doing me wonders when it comes to just YouTube thumbnails, because that's all I do pretty much when it comes to photo editing stuff. It's very much enough. I just paid $50 for it, and that's it. That's all I had to do, really.
Yep.
Works wonders. But it's only for Mac, unfortunately, so there is that. That's the only downside to it.
Damn you.
Yeah, otherwise, I don't know what's a good substitute or a decent one at that for the Windows side of things. There is one, but it's a browser-based one, and if you're willing to deal with like the rough edges, then it works, because I've done it before I discovered Pixelmator. I forget what it's called, but as soon as you type in like Photoshop substitute, it should come up. It might have been like Photo P or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, there is that. But yeah, hopefully Adobe starts to change things for the better. Maybe go back to Lifetime, cause like even stuff like Clip Studio, is kind of like in the in between. Like like you can buy the new versions of Clip Studio, but they want you to subscribe for the updates. I think that's like the catch to it. Otherwise, I think it's like for every major update, you can buy it, but when it comes to like the other updates, subscription based. It's $20 a year, but still, like that shit is annoying to deal with. But unless you like really use Photo or Clip Studio a lot, then yeah. But still, like the fact that they do that is still pretty scummy of itself. But whatever. Speaking of more scummy stuff, Amazon, lovely, is removing 4K streaming from Prime Video in April and putting it behind its ad-free tier paywall. The ad-free tier is also increasing from $3 to a $5 a month subscription. Yeah, that sounds like a little on the surface, but at the same time, it's like that again. It's like those little things that really do add up, and it's just annoying. And how convenient, because that's when fucking The Boys' final season rolls in. Very annoying.
Because you know what? Once this show is done, that's it.
Yep.
People probably gonna unsubscribe or stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they do have spin-offs coming, but it's it's not gonna be Homelander or that type of story. Homelander story is gonna be over. Yeah, that's kind of like the perfect little clip, honestly, with Homelander's face. Yep. So just annoying little things that are going to add up eventually. Another thing, unfortunately, from our White House Twitter account, this is officially from the White House. I'm not making this up. I didn't edit this myself. They literally put a fucking Wii Sports shit into their fucking military nonsense. And it just says undefeated. Like, what is this shit? Who's behind this? Do I even dare turn on the sound? Oh god. This is real, guys. This is this is real.
You can already tell that there's no fucking creativity in that household.
This is so fucking like unbelievable, dude.
And then again, it just comes up to like what's happening right now is Nintendo is actually gonna put some work into this and go like, okay, here we go.
Right. Well, they are suing the government for the tariffs, as we talked about previously.
Yeah. Well, small steps first, but
yeah,
because of this one, they're probably already making the second lawsuit ready.
Yeah, and they're probably gonna cook up another one for defamation, probably, because they're just literally using their image in their fucking government bullshit. Even Cheaton made a fucking tweet about this too. My beloved humans, I want to be more thoughtful and full of love. War is not a game. Sit down. Yeah, like people think like this is like fucking like a parody account, but this is real. This is from 2 days ago, guys. Hot off the press, relatively. Almost 100 million views on Twitter. Straight from the White House, guys. The White House Twitter account. Unfucking believable, dude. Like, again, must I say, what the fuck is this timeline? Never ever would have thought that a game that me and my friends played for this YouTube channel long time ago, believe it or not, you know, for like the We Have Fun series long time ago, will be a part of this fucking, I don't know if you want to call it propaganda, but like shit, man. Promoting their fucking military nonsense. Like Jesus, dude. I guess the closest thing that would come to this, like from long time ago, like if you want to go back to the like World War II or World War One era, would be like Popeye, right? Because I think Popeye was part of the war propaganda stuff. I know Looney Tunes did stuff like this. Yeah, I remember there was a cartoon called Tokyo Jokyo. Very racist towards Japanese, but that was, you know, that was the culture at the time. Right? That was during World War II. Yeah. Like that's the equivalent I can kind of think of, like using cartoons or in this case here video games as part of either propaganda or just you know what I mean. It's wild, dude. It's wild that we're just seeing it in a different form. But what's even more wild is like they use fucking the Wii Sports. Like, oh my god. Like, what is this? Like, I totally would get if it was like Metal Gear, right? But Wii Sports? But that's besides the point. Man, any other words?
We are really in the shitty timeline, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it again, man. Like like the 2020s is like the worst decade in our lives. Hopefully by 30, man, 2030. God damn it, that's when we're 40, dude. Oh my fucking god. Hopefully by then things will start to look up. Yeah. We'll see though. Anyways, that's that. This one, it's not a Hypecast video of 2026 without an AI related news. So our creators, I guess, previously had AI voices in here, but now the devs has started to replace AI voices with real voice actors. And the CEO admits that they are, quote unquote, better. There's a quality difference. A real professional actor is better than AI. That's just how it is. Like, yeah, no shit. Tell us what we don't know about AI versus real people. Right?
Yep.
Of course, Steve had to say in this. But anyway. Yeah, I like this GIF right here. It's the GIF of like the dude on the computer. It's like, oh. Where is this from, like, specifically? It might be like from like a movie or something, like a parody or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Not much else to say. Like, yeah. I mean, I get it's good that they are admitting to something, but at the same time, I think like whatever damage they've already done has been done and cannot be undone. You know. But hopefully, yeah, our creators can, you know, recover just for the sake of it. Because I know people who like the game and all, but stuff like this can really poison the well, and hopefully, you know, they kind of can get moved past it. But at least, you know, they're hiring people to voice whatever is in the game. That's good. That's better than nothing, I suppose. I just wish that they just didn't do it in the first place. But of course, companies are just like looking into trends. They see the AI stuff, like, ooh, their eyes just light up with money. they turn green, right? But then they fucking find out it's not it. It's too much money, too much resources. All for what? Just slop.
It's like, you stupid, aren't you? It's like,
Yep.
yes, we are.
Yep. All right, one last thing from the front line. There is a bit of an update for the Johnny Somali stuff. The verdict is not out just yet. We'll see that in April. I think it's like middle of April-ish at the latest. But comes with no surprise that Johnny is not having it. He's crashing out, whatever, right? So this is coming from Legal Mindset once again. And there is a clip that he did play in here that I am gonna play. So his language is a little colorful. I'm gonna just put it nicely. I believe this is gonna...
my virgin Christian ears. How dare you?
I know. I was about to say. I think this is gonna be your very first time ever hearing Johnny Somali. I don't think you've ever like seen those clips, have you?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but you're about to hear this.
Pissing me off, chat. Let me tell you what's really pissing me off. I think Korea is one of the stupidest countries in the world. I think Korea is one of the most stupid countries in the world. I don't even think Korea is a first world country. I honestly think Korea is probably
He
a
edited that, by the
second
way.
world
That's
country
Johnny's
at
editing.
best. They put on the mask and the plastic surgery. You know, majority of the here got plastic surgery. I think this country is a second world country at best, because how are you so stupid?
And once again, he goes on.
Yep. So this is after. Yes, this is after all the trial stuff. This is before the verdict. So he's literally digging a deeper hole for himself. If, of course, they see this. Because remember, he put out a apology, and even in his apology, he essentially said that, "Oh, I'm sorry that I got caught, but I didn't know about the consequences or whatever." And that's essentially like, that's the grade of his apology, pretty much. That's the quality of it. And then I think, yeah, and then even like, there was a clip of just more of the typical Johnny stuff, and I believe that was like before the last of the trial, and he just says, just, ugh.
Before he came to Korea.
Now, what are some of your next plays? I don't know if you want to give away the.
Oh, this is before Korea, so this is even before he went to Korea, I think.
The game or anything, but
I'm going to Los Angeles to do a 30-day 24/7 live stream. I have a condo ready and already booked in LA. I'm going to put the address out public to IP2, to YouTube, to everybody, to Rumble. Anybody could walk into my condo at any time in Los Angeles with anything and just bring content. We're just going to do a 30-day social experience like Black Mirror, some fucking fish tank shit with Somali tank. I'm going to kick it off with doing the no jump. I'm going to kick it off with doing the no jumper interview with Adam. Maybe do a with a Japanese girl and do some fucking World War II cosplay, get the shit popping on Twitter, and then 30 days camera does not turn off with a cameraman live, HD, mic like this, quality up.
None of that is happening.
Yep. So none of that is happening. Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to prison. He is going to Korean prison. Like, not even like the foreigner prison in Korea. He's going to actual Korean prison because it's because he has to go into labor. He has to get into the because he has to do labor. Excuse me. So that means he don't get to go into the more friendly type of prison. He has to be with the Koreans for this one. At least likely anyway. It's not finalized, sure.
At all.
Yep. So after hearing his voice and the way he talks, like, I know at this point it's kind of like a given, but like, what's your impression of him?
So let me find that clip so you can play it.
Okay. And yes, this is how he thinks. This is this is the typical Johnny shit. Interesting note, like why is he streaming in something that looks like a bathroom or a shower? You see like these tiles and stuff, like what is going on, dude? Like if you like look at his like the progress, like he used to be in someone's apartment, right? And then
Yep.
you know he used to hang out with like someone named Hank Yu. He's got a whole nother story. Like he's a criminal in the US. That's why he's like banned from the US. So that's already giving you like a pretty good idea of like what kind of people you're looking at. He was rooming with him. They were like just causing all the trouble. And then now at this point he's by himself. Gee, I wonder why, right?
Here you go.
Yep.
That's
All
my
right.
reaction.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Oh.
That's my reaction. Staring blankly.
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah.
Yep. That's from Endgame. Dang, it's been a long time.
Yeah. But just okay, I'm not gonna say I'm very educational on, other countries, but if there is, but I do put in the effort
Yeah.
to, educate my dumb ass. So like for Japan, because I really want to go there, I educate myself, the do's, the don'ts, what to buy and what to avoid, for tourists, tourist traps and stuff.
Mhm.
And then, like for me being, I know this is hard for everyone to realize. I'm a bit of an otaku. Oh my god,
Mhm.
like the secret's out. I mean,
Yeah, the secret's out,
kind of
guys.
talk over here, seeing parts of my room sometimes of like, oh, the fucking Funko Pops. Thank you, fucking Seth, for reminding me I have Funko Pops. But I upgraded to Ninja Droid.
That's even more expensive, but
That's fucking worse.
yeah,
Hey,
ups and downs. It has its ups and downs.
It's a good upgrade, but I'm not at that point that I want to drop like $100 on fucking Kotobukiya.
Yeah.
They look nice, but I ain't dropping that money yet.
Kotobukiya has a very distinct style to it that I don't usually gravitate towards. So it's not me. Not really my thing. Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway.
But back to him calling like
Korea.
Well, South Korea to be
South Korea to be more specific. Yeah. But he doesn't care. He thinks they're all they're all the same.
Like Kim saying that, it's like you realize like some of South Korea is kind of like one of the countries that is almost leading, I believe, if I remember correctly, on medical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it is the hub for more plastic surgeries than any other country because, and this is coming from my cousin who was stationed there. She said that the Koreans care about beauty so much, it's almost disgusting for her to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the most, you could have like one, like the side of your mouth, the corner of your mouth, like just sag a little, and you're already labeled as ugly there. And I'm like, what?
Right.
Yeah. So like my boyfriend's brother, he's married to I'll show you the picture of her after this, because
Right.
privacy and stuff.
Right, of course.
She's good looking in my eyes, but I guess in South Korean culture, she's ugly, and I'm like, what? Like, and she refuses to, make her look pretty. She wants to be all natural. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you go, girl.
Mhm.
He's like, you know, snap your fingers, applaud, like you do you, girl.
Right. It is to say that Korea is not South Korea ain't perfect, of course. No country is fucking perfect. It has its ups and downs. It's got, you know, it's got its own problems, right?
Yep.
But, you know, overall, it like, you know, putting that aside, he's a fucking
Yep.
idiot. He's disrespectful for every country
Yep.
he's been in. Japan, Israeli, China, whatever, right? Wherever else he's been to, he's been equally disrespectful for all those countries. So, pretty much, like, whatever he says is, for the most part, invalid, right? There is some point somewhere in there, but it's overly exaggerated and gets lost because of how he is as a person anyway. So even if he is right, it's mostly going to fall on deaf ears because of what he does anyway. It's just being disrespectful as a person. Not courteous at all. He just treats everyone like they're NPCs. He sees himself as the main character. That kind of guy, right? Hey JP, what's up? Don't forget men beauty regimen in Korea. Oh yeah, men have men have it pretty bad. Like when it comes to the beauty stuff too. Very, very strong when it comes to the beauty.
I'll jump on JP on that because it's more hard on the men, on the idols. So you know, K-pop groups. It's really hard for them to keep up on that.
Yeah.
That image of what they are and what they should be. Blah blah blah. And it's more funny because in South Korea, here's a little lesson for you guys. Some may know this, some may not. You would think K-pop idols is like welcome, just like how it is welcome, you know, overseas and stuff. Not really. In Korea, K-pop idols are looked kind of like a fad, you know, like oh, my son is my son is going through something, so it'll go away you know, it'll go away eventually.
So just like
Like they don't
more like an empty symbol than
yeah.
Okay.
Because Korean people look at K-pop idols and group as annoyance.
Wow.
Whereas like if you're an actor, you are like
oh yeah, that's like
your god level. Your god level. Like people will bow down to you.
Right,
and stuff.
right.
So that's why like a lot of K-pop idol groups or members, once they, you know, are done retired, they try to go into that into the acting industry to, you know, get that taste of the pie.
Yes.
So far I believe there are some K-pop idols that turn actor or actresses doing well, but they still have that little small stigma. It's like, oh, you were a K-pop idol before,
right?
Because you would think the queen of K-pop, Boa, would be like top dog and stuff, right?
Well, isn't
kind of not really.
Is she? Isn't she also? Wait, is she full Korean? Is she half Korean? I forget.
Boa, I believe she's mixed.
She's mixed, yeah. I think that also plays a part.
Yeah, that's also
yeah. Unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah, she's I believe mixed, but
but
she is in a bit of the you know, acting stuff, but she is still considered like, oh, you know, like
art,
that.
yeah.
And yeah, but she's doing well even after retirement because a lot of people, including myself, got into K-pop thanks to her. I found her out because of Inuyasha. of her ending Every Heart.
Yeah, that, and for me also, she also performed a number of Tales of songs, which is funny.
Yep.
She does Japanese well, so yeah, that's why I like her.
Because sorry, small little bit. Isn't like the learning process between Japanese and Korean kind of like a little bit easier? It's just the
A little
pronunciation.
easier, yeah. A little easier. It's kind of like how if you study languages in Europe, they're all kind of like interconnected because it's just because the sentence structure is very similar, if not the same. So you kind of actually like intermingle or interlace that in a way, and then just like learn multiple languages a little easier. Just a little bit.
And that's why I laugh at people saying that English is the most easiest language. It's like, fuck no, it's not.
Yeah. Now BTS is back. Oh boy. BTS.
It's okay. I don't care for BTS. I'm more of Gen 2, I believe. Or whatever gen Big Bang, Wonder Girls and stuff. I'm in that generation. And for like the now generation, I'm more of Stray Kids than BTS.
I see. Yeah. I mean, K-pop is, or K-music, I should say, is not my cup of tea, so to say. I always stuck with like either American, European, and Japanese music. Not much else. You know, that's
If I was gonna recommend like a genre of music, I thank my fucking coworker. Samoan metal. I'm gonna find the
Samoan
song.
metal.
It is so fucking brutal. I'm like, the fuck is this? This is fucking banging.
Wow. Samoan metal.
Yeah, like I was like, what? What is this?
Damn. Okay. But anyways, Johnny's gonna go in jail.
Back to here.
Back to here. Johnny's going in jail. Basically.
What I want to see is like this fucking cartoony Looney Tune shit. Is like the guards pick him up by the neck and his ass and just toss him into the fucking cell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, let's just say his little pink is gonna be a little bigger, if you know what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Hey man, you made the pink joke earlier, so it's only fair.
I know, but this man is already establishing prison rules, which again is more funny that young kids don't understand what the fuck you're doing with your pants hanging that low.
Oh god, yeah.
If you know, you know. I don't need to explain what that means in prison.
Yep. He is simply digging his hole a lot deeper. He's he's not helping himself for reals. And he's likely gonna have to register as a sex offender anyway. So either way, it's not looking good for him. Which is fine.
Cue that
hold on.
Was it the
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'll say cue in that Simpson. I forgot the character's name, but he goes.
Oh, Mr. Burns?
No, not it's Bart's classmate who does that stupid laugh.
Stupid. Oh, Nelson. I think
Yeah.
is it the bully, right? You're talking about the bully?
Yeah, the bully.
yeah, that sound. Yeah. Wow, I've never heard that laugh in a long time. Yeah. God, that used to ring my ears so much when I was a kid. But hey, I watched a lot of Simpsons. Anyways.
Justice. I watch a lot of South Park.
Yeah. South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy when I got a little older, but that didn't last as long. But yeah.
Well, good Family Guy, and then like the nowadays.
Well, yeah, I mean, early season Family Guy, I did watch
iffy.
that. Yeah. And then now, older shit, it's like, whatever. Not my cup of tea.
It's like, like it has its moments, but then it's like, eh.
Yeah. Yep.
Excuse me.
All right, that's it for that. Let's go ahead and go through these real fast.
Lightning round, bitches.
Yeah. So we have yet another Pokemon sort of copy thing going on with Pikmon. So even more so than Power World. So we'll go ahead and play the thing here. Music is sounds familiar.
I know it sounds familiar. I feel like I'm watching a fucking anime.
look at this main character design.
NPC.
Damn, look at this, not Pikachu. So you basically have Zelda, Pokemon. Another Nintendo lawyer drama series incoming. Yeah, basically. That's basically what it is. Alright, I guess I'll full screen it. We get the picture. It's the this is the Power World thing. This is the Power World coming in. By the way. The guns, yep. They're actually copying both Power World and Pokemon. Missiles. Oh my god. Man, this looks... Look at this fucking... Oh, man. Man. This is great.
Like, so you guys want to get bankrupt?
Yep. These devs are trying to get away with bank robbery. Look at this, dude.
Henshin. Oh, never mind.
It did look like he was gonna go Henshin. Yeah, Steam, and then they're gonna have a future release for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. Look at the copyright thing too. It says Poke Game Network Go. God damn, like even down to like the copyright names and such. So supposedly you catch these monsters with cards. So I guess that voids any sort of like copy or the patents. Because you remember the patents that Pokemon / Nintendo proposed is the balls. I think they specifically specify the balls cannot be used. Or whatever. So they're using cards. At least this one has better graphics than mainline Pokemon. That's a bit of a stretch, but I'd say as good, right? Especially this being more independent, whereas Pokemon Company or whatever, or Game Freak, is not. They are backed by Nintendo and such. So they have all the money in the world, but they just don't choose to do that when it comes to graphics. Now, to be fair, Winds and Waves does look better. But we'll see how it actually runs once we get our hands on it. Yeah. But holy shit, man. Look at the main character fucking design, man. That's just shameless. Same with fucking this not Rohog. Like, goddamn. Like, yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, Breloom, that's what it was. And then, like, look at the rest of the designs, too. Like, I say, like, I think this is definitely worse than Power World in terms of, like, being, like, a one-to-one copy in terms of designs. That's literally just Charizard with fur and feathers. Because it's literally, look, it even has the fire tail thing. Like, that's like, Like, how could you not? Right? There's the not Pikachu. There's the not Lucario. At least this one is a little more like, like,
yeah.
Except it has a
So it's
Gatling gun.
funny, the
Yeah.
Meganium is actually artist's OC.
Where?
The green.
Oh, right, yeah,
green
yeah, yeah.
Pokemon. Yeah, that's an actual like artist's OC. They just ripped.
Huh.
I don't know if it's in this section of the comments, but I remember seeing it going like, "Wow, thank you for putting my OC in the game without crediting me."
Oh. Okay, so it looks like this is from a pre-existing thing, and then they just put Charizard's colors over it. That's wild. Okay. So it's a fake Mon that they literally copied into the wow. So this is like way more shameless than Power World is. Yeah, like that thing over on the farthest side, that's like this thing right here. I forget its name, but it's like one of the three musketeers or whatever you call them. Yeah, it's pretty wild. That's all I can say, really.
Yep.
Yeah, it's literally ripping off a rip-off, quote unquote. So it's like, I think it's safe to say that this is like just morally worse, but I don't know.
Gotta get down from there.
Yeah, I guarantee you though, Nintendo's gonna have some sort of excuse to try to go after them once they're done with the Power World stuff. Who's is it oh, I guess it's Pokegame is the name of their studio. And I feel like even that's like really pushing it too with the name. Yeah, well, that this exists. Oh, I guess so. I guess the studio is called Network Go. Okay, and then oh, so Pocket Game is the name of the devs, and then Network Go is the publisher. I guess. Okay. Pigmon. So funny. You have one more
Sorry
right here.
about that, kids. This is what happens when you have a fur child
who
likes to climb.
Yeah, it definitely kind of feels like an AI ripoff, but something tells me it's not.
Of course.
It's yeah. I just think it's just a blatant ripoff of what's already existing and smash into one. They probably had some sort of AI assistance at some point. I think it's just funny overall of how shameless it is. So anyways, let's get into the last two. So there's a first look of Legend of Aang with the younger adults of the characters that we known from the first Avatar, Last Airbender. So you can kind of see there's Toph, Katara, Aang, Sokka, and Zuko. What are your comments?
So Toph looks awesome.
Yes. Toph looks good. Yes.
Why is Bo there? AKA Sokka, AKA Critical Role.
Oh.
I know.
I think
Wish
they're.
Aang had his beard or the small mustache beard that he
Oh, he
had
had a beard.
in
Yeah, he just had a what do you call it, a
yeah
chin strap?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a chin strap. But yeah, I guess
Katara doesn't look like she aged.
yeah, yeah. There are yeah, I mean there are people who don't age.
Oh. Again, this
Sokka looks a little more
Prince
chiseled,
Zuko.
like the chin. He's got the stronger jawline kind of thing going.
So this is kind of like my little stuff. Like you would think, like after all the training Sokka did, you know, with his sword fighting and hurling a fucking boomerang
Yeah.
and stuff, he had a little bit more, muscle on his arm.
Maybe the sleeves is what kind of is hiding it. It's hiding his arms. I don't know.
Oh, it's what was that anime? It was the muscle anime where the guy
Oh,
looks like slim as fuck, but once he took off his shirt,
yeah.
his muscle just
How
bulges
heavy
out.
or dumb? Yeah, how heavy or how heavy are your dumbbells or whatever it's called?
Yeah, something like
How
that.
heavy do you lift is the one of the titles anyway. But Zuko, people were kind of going a little wild for Zuko because he looks kind of.
I mean, he has good hair pulling hair length. I mean, what?
Yeah. He's looking kind of fabulous, like a L'Oreal commercial or something. But Toph, yeah, people were liking
What the
Toph.
fuck is that?
What this?
Go read.
Where?
Go to the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, right there. Read what they put. Don't read. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud.
I know.
I was like, the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, even someone said it too. Where's Aang's chin strap? That's funny. I'm just reading the comments, but yeah. Yep. So, I mean, pretty good. Some of them are really good. Right. And you can't do much, other than jawline, all that stuff,
Yeah, where's Suki?
Yeah,
there.
where's Suki? Yeah, that's kind of questionable. Yep. I think that was it though when it comes to the images. I think they were just plopped together like this. Yeah. I forget where exactly it came from. Let me just see. Hopefully we don't
almost fell.
There we go. Oh yeah, so I want to look for this too because there's this guy. I'm like, who's this? Who's this dude? Oh yeah, I guess like a new character for Legend of Aang. Yeah. But yeah, nice closer look of Aang's face. But it is Aang, through and through. Yeah, yeah. Lord have mercy, yeah, for the Zuko. Suki, did you get a haircut? You look different. It's just a dude. Oh. Yeah, I think Suki's gonna get a little shafted when it comes to screen time. Oh my god, that's the edits. Okay, anyway. Yeah, other than that, not much else to go off of other than, well, they look pretty good for now. But I want to see how they move. So, all right. That's it for that for now. And then there was the voice cast being revealed for the Mario movie. So Wart is Luis Guzman. I like him. He's pretty funny from time to time.
Mhm.
Honey Queen is Issa Rae. But the biggest one a lot of people are talking about is Donald Glover, Yoshi. Or, you know, Ciao Gambino. Is that the name of the song or
Yeah,
whatever? Yeah.
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino.
This is
Yeah,
America.
yeah. Yep. So he's playing Yoshi, which is that's the talk of the town.
Yoshi, friend, Yoshi.
Yeah. I actually never like heard of those songs, so I out of the blue or out of the game when it comes to that. But what did you think of this? Did you if you saw this?
I'm still gonna watch it.
You still gonna watch it? Yeah. I mean, I think I'll make my way to the theater to watch it. I forget when it's coming out. It might be soonish. I don't know. Is it April? Yeah, it is April. April 1st, actually. Is April 1st on a Friday? What day is that on?
Friday.
Go ahead and search that.
Gotta get down on Friday.
It looks like it is Friday. Oh no, it's on a Wednesday.
Wednesday,
yeah.
You gotta get
They're
down
really-
on Wednesday.
Yeah. They're releasing it on a Wednesday. That's weird. I wonder why they specifically went for April Fool's Day. Besides just for the sake of just being April Fool's Day. I mean, how you feeling about Mr. Glover as Yoshi?
I mean, yeah, it's also more like how many are. What's it called? Is he actually gonna speak, or is
Oh
it gonna be
yeah.
like an inner monologue stuff?
Yeah, like is it just like will we have a musical number or something? Like is that why they picked specifically Donald Glover? We'll see, I guess.
I mean, can you imagine just fucking Yoshi just singing "This Is America"?
Oh yeah.
I'll
That'd
be
be
like,
so yeah.
like I'll be so confused as fuck, going like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. This is America. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't don't let me see you slipping.
Yep.
This is America.
Yeah. I think that's about it when it comes to like the newer characters. I might be missing some, but that was like the big one that I saw. Let me see if I'm likely maybe missing something, but yeah. What the hell? Okay. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's the Arcane Complete series. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think that was really it regarding to the Galaxy movie. So I'll try to make my way to watch it since I already watched the first one on Amazon Prime. And it was alright. It's you know, it's a popcorn flick. It's not bad. It's just like
it's just there.
It's just there. It's like fast food, you know. Definitely something I wouldn't enjoy like numerous times when it comes to that kind of quality of writing because it's just it's so safe and like consumer friendly, you know, that the depth is just it is just shallow. So there's nothing like pull away anything, you know, out of those types of movies. Is it fine for him to exist? Sure, but you know, I wouldn't like to watch him like back to back to back on a off at least often anyway. But anyway, that's pretty much it on my end anyway. If there's anything you wanted to sneak in before we sign off, now is the time.
We talked about Apex.
Yeah.
Are you getting Pragmata?
I am getting Pragmata. I am interested. As of
What
the
about
moment.
Onimusha?
Not Onimusha. I'm more towards Prag.
No. And then I guess the last game question: will you try out Dynasty Warriors 3 remaster whenever that thing comes out? Will you pursue Lubu, even though you're not supposed to pursue Lubu?
When is that coming out? Or when?
They pushed it. They pushed it back. It was supposed to be this month, I believe, but they pushed it.
Oh, so they don't have a new date for it yet?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the 19th of this month, but they pushed it back to an unknown date of this year.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. We'll see how it looks by then. Maybe they're like sprucing it up, but I doubt it. They're probably just doing something else with it. Maybe it was 4, then it's like a stronger maybe, like a yes or something. More towards yes. If there is a 4 remake. Or whatever. Are they gonna call it?
Master remake, yeah.
Yeah. A whatever. Then maybe, because I played 4 a lot at my friend's house. I think that's a lot of people. Yeah. I think a lot of people got into Dynasty Warriors from 4. But it was more specifically for Extreme, whatever it's called.
Oh, Extreme Legends.
Extreme Legends, thank you. That's the exact specific one I played. So maybe if they fire that up then, or put that in the play, maybe. Yep. The other game I'm interested is the Mouse PI for Hire game, and then.
Oh yeah, that one I'm also interested.
Yes.
When is that one?
That one should be soonish, like in April, I think. And then Neverness to Everness, that's the anime, one of the anime GTA games. That's coming pretty soon too, so I'm gonna take a gander at that one too. Just kind of get that GTA fix, but at the same time, you know, it's an anime GTA game, so why not give it a spin? Essentially, I think.
Did I just get?
What?
I just got charged for $80. What the fuck did I get charged for $80?
Is it Disney? Disney Plus?
Oh no, it's a Ninja Droid, everybody.
Oh my god, did you actually buy one?
I pre-ordered it last year.
Last year, damn.
So what good? Well, that's the good thing with Good Smile Company, and the bad thing I wish they do it like the day of pre-order is that they do not cash out or charge you until like a month or a few weeks before it's supposed to ship out.
Oh, okay.
And it's the Lycon Ninja Droid.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Lycon and Legoshi.
Dang, got the wolves coming.
Yeah. I cannot put them together because I believe Legoshi's still no, he's not a minor. He enters college. At the end of the series, I remember. Which a lot of people forget is like Legoshi is still a minor throughout the series.
Yeah,
he's a dropout.
He's high schoolish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's like junior or freshman. I think he was a junior.
I mean, when it comes to that,
Haru,
yeah, Haru is Is she older?
She was senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very much.
She's a senior, right?
Same with Lewis. Lewis was a senior as well.
Right. Yeah. I need to catch up on the Beastar stuff too, because they wrapped up the anime stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wrapped up the anime and they kind of not rushed it, but kind of rushed it.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of details they kind of like skimmed over that took a lot in the manga, but from my observation of it, it's like, wow, okay, I understand why you had to do this, and also the pacing would not make sense if you added all the side story.
Okay. Oh, that sucks, but I guess it is what it is. All right, I think that will do it. We definitely got the Capcom Cup stuff out of the way. I mean, sadly, yes, we didn't really get to witness it, but you know, that's the results that we got. ZZZ, yep, got that out of the we got that talked about. So it'll be another version to look forward to. I believe it's now we're going into 2.7, so we're almost there. For season 2 to be over, and it is looking to be more interesting as we go creeping into season 3. Yeah, so good stuff all around. I believe next week will be the real break, so we will not have the show unless something again something changes. We'll see, but yeah. We'll take a break there, likely so. And yep, so we'll be back the following Saturday. Same old fashion. Yep. And we'll continue on. So thanks, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
See you, kids. Don't do drugs unless you have stuff to share. But I really need drugs. I think I'm